I'm Shali, and today I'm going to ask three of my good friends about peace. And I have a few questions in my mind, and hopefully, they would be cool enough to answer them. So, stay with me till the end of the video. Let's go. What is your name and what do you do?
My name is Seema Grace and I'm studying in 12th standard.
My name is Yarusha Jadhav and I'm 21 and I'm a worship leader and I'm also a student. I'm studying currently.
My name is Vipul. I'm 23 from Mumbai and I'm a musician.
So, have you ever experienced peace?
Yes, I have experienced peace. I have experienced peace when I worship the Lord and when I spend some time with Him, when I read the Word. That's when I've experienced that kind of peace which I cannot experience anywhere else. So, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Oh yes, I've experienced peace.
Yes, I have. Yes, I haven't experienced peace.
So, would you like to share any instance or anything?
Quite a few. Okay, so like growing up, I was not an extrovert as you say, but I was always so I always had this like group of people who are very close to me, and like in like stages of life they kept changing because I kept changing places and schools and colleges and everything. So like that group kept on changing, but I always had like these 4 or 5 people that I'm like ride or die for them. I'll do anything from them. I'll do everything for them. Like basically the pure definition that like friends as family. So like whenever we used to like hang out with them and everything, and we used to hang out together, basically I grew up with these people and everything. So that I used to experience, as growing up, peace in that sense that I would always, and we were all like those individuals who are coming from like different households and backgrounds, but we all have the same thought. Like we all somewhere connect. Maybe we had similar hobbies, or maybe we were all introverts who were only crazy with like few people and everything. And over the course of years, obviously, groups keep changing because different changes of life. And now that thing has become into fellowshipping with the people who share the same thought and the same love for God.
Yes. 4 years back, my family was undergoing a very tough situation because my uncle had passed away, and I thought of taking some time and spending it in the presence of God, and there I have experienced peace, complete peace.
As I mentioned, I'm a musician, so I fell in love with music growing up, and that's all I would do, and that music has turned into worship now. So in like these two things, fellowship and worship, there's one common factor, which is God. So yeah.
So spell the word peace and use it in a sentence.
P-E-A-C-E.
Peace. P-E-A-C-E.
P-E-A-C-E. Hope I got that right.
And I'll make a sentence. In this chaotic world, we can only find peace through Jesus Christ.
Peace is where Christ is.
There is peace even in the storm.
Wow. Okay. So any Bible verse that comes to your mind?
Quite a few. This was in Colossians 3:15, if I'm not mistaken. And let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, to which indeed you were called in one body, and be thankful.
Yeah, this Bible verse comes to my mind, which I had even learned during my school days, because we had to write it for our VBS. It is that peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Do not let your hearts grieve or be troubled. It's in the book of John. And also this verse which comes to my mind is that peace of the Lord surpasses all understanding, surpasses every understanding. Yeah, so it really touches me.
Wow.
John 16:33 goes like this: have told you these things so that in me you may have peace in this world. in this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world.
So what do you think is the opposite of peace?
The opposite of peace is, I guess, like chaos.
Disturbance.
Opposite of peace is it's confusion, chaos. Yeah.
There is people are not able to lead a peaceful life because there is no job. Many people have lost their jobs. Many people are going hungry, and there is no peace in the home. Like, people are actually suffering very badly during this pandemic. I can say that is all.
We often forget that our God is also a father, and a father will never, if a father loves his children, and which a father does, he'll never forsake his children. So in this current chaotic scenario, trusting him and putting faith in him that our father is always there for us, that even though the days might look gloomy right now, but there's always sunshine at the end of the tunnel. Having trust in him, putting in that faith in him is where yeah.
Like during the pandemic, there are so many people who are living in fear and anxiety and depression, and they don't have this peace in their hearts. But I believe in this, that we need to trust the Lord no matter what the situation, no matter what are the circumstances or whatever trials we are facing. We just need to trust in the Lord and believe that His promises will prevail in our lives, because His word says that He will never leave you nor forsake you. And even in the midst of the storm, we just need to be still. We just need to be still and know that He is in control, and He will speak peace in all your situation. He will speak peace in the storm. So I believe in that even during this time of pandemic, all we need to do is believe that He will keep us safe, and He is our provider, and no matter what, He is with us. So that will fill us with this peace, eternal peace,
So who is your source of peace?
Yes, of course, God is the source of my peace.
My source of peace is my God.
My source of peace, of course, has to be Jesus. His spending time in worship, His presence, the presence of the Holy Spirit. Also, when I read the Word, that is the main source of peace. That kind of peace I won't get anywhere else. So even when I feel depressed or I feel sad or anything, I just pour everything out to Him, and I just vent it out to Him, because that's when I feel this peace in my heart and in my mind and soul, when I vent it out to Him and I pour everything out to the Lord. So that is number one. And the second is when I play the guitar, music basically, when I worship, and when I play any instrument, and also spending time with my friends, family members, close ones, chilling, that makes me feel relaxed and fills me with peace.
And how does God help you find peace?
Yes, whenever I read His word and meditate on His word, and when I'm in continuous relationship with my Father, that is when I find peace. And when I'm with a good fellowship of friends, and even there I find peace. Yeah.
Basically, trusting in Him, trusting in His word, and putting faith in Him is how our peace and how our shalom is guaranteed. It's basically trusting in Him and surrendering ourselves to Him, and that knowing that He's the writer of our life. He's the author of our life, and He'll always want happiness, joy, and shalom and peace for us. So yeah, just putting faith in Him. Yeah, I guess.
I'm overwhelmed with the sense of joy, I get engulfed with this kind of joy when I am praising the Lord, when I have some quiet time with Him. I feel so different. I'll enter into that room and I'll feel so messy. My thoughts are just going here and there. Everything is so messy. But once I start praying and start worshipping Him and start spending time with Him and reading His Word, after that I feel so relaxed and I'm filled with this peace, And even when I play music or when I chit chat with my close ones and my family members, that makes me feel really good. Yeah, just peace. Yeah.
The more time I spend with God, the more peace I have in my heart. That's all I can say. So, yeah, that is some kind of, that feeling is different. I can say, I don't know how to explain something. Yeah.
Okay, this is a quick question. Fill in the blanks. Peace is dash.
Love. Peace is love.
Peace is joy.
Peace is peace is overwhelming.